Hey, what is going on, pros and pros? This is MrLimeInHD here, and welcome to another energy drink can collection. Oh boy, yes, I told you guys I'd have the shelves in, so it's a little bit later, but oh boy, yes, I have got both shelves in. I promised it, and they are in guaranteed, like you can see, but they are pretty much full already. Before I do, I have got more shelves to put up. I have already bought the wood, I just need to put them up because apparently it's already full, and I've had to put them up there already because there's no space left. So anyways, like I said, we have both shelves off. It is really, really nice and finished it off good, but once you get the third shelf over there, it'll be much, much nicer. So how I've basically categorized it is I've got your, like, you know, the big guys at the top. Bear in mind this is for the UK, so I have got, you know, like your Relentless, Rockstar, Monster, and then what was supposed to be your Red Bull at the end. There are the three big brands, you know, across the world. Well, certainly Monster and, you know, Red Bull and all that. So I've kept them at the top, and obviously the big cans fit at the top as well. I measured it perfectly as well, so the big cans fit at the top. And then at the bottom we have kind of all these small cans, and then again I've arranged them in mid-range brands. At the end here I've got the Marley's Melon Mood. I don't know whether to keep these cans or not. I mean, they are kind of, I don't know, they're not an energy drink as such, but they got caffeine in them, so I don't know whether to keep them. I really don't know. I mean, I know the coffee ones have, but, you know. And then we have kind of like the odd shaped cans. So here we have like the 375ml can, and then the bottle, and then just a random energy drink there. And then again, like I was saying, with the smaller cans, we have all of the mid-range, you know, like E-Star, Sky, Dark Kid. We have all of these mid-range here. We have kind of like the Polish section. We have all the Tigers. I do have more Tigers up there, but again, it needs rearranging. So we have the Tigers and then the Blacks. Again, I have more Blacks up there, but they just need rearranging. So they'll be more filled out. And then we have more towards the budget end of the, you know, of the Spectrum cycle with your, you know, corner shop boost and smart buys and the little Euro shopper collection, which is quite nice. And obviously with the extra, you know, with the extra shelf, I'll just move them to the end, and then there'll be just more space in the middle for all these random mid-range brands of drink. So at the top, where now it gets interesting. So I have left a lot of space for Rockstar because there was a lot of Rockstar flavors here in the UK. There was quite a lot actually. Again, most of them I have reviewed. It's just a case of when I get a chance to rebuy the can or I re-fancy the drink, I will go and buy it, drink it, and put it up there. So we'll start off with Relentless. So this is every single flavour we now have in the UK, and them flavours are the Origin Ultra, which is the original but sugar-free, and of course the full sugar original. We have cherry, orange crush, apple and kiwi. We have the apple and kiwi, yeah, tropical juiced. Lemon ice, and then we have the mango ultra, which is a sugar-free, which is the only second sugar-free drink they do, which is interesting. But yes, and of course you have the Rockstars. We have the original Rockstar double size double kick. We have the Pure Zero, punched, juiced, extrans, super sours, bubble burst, and then we have the freezes, and then we have the energy waters as well. Again, we do have certain ones. For example, we do have another zero. You know, another Pure Zero Rockstar, which will go on top of that. We do have another Extra Orange one, which will go on top of that, and so on. We have another Super Sours, and so on and so on. And then, of course, we have the Monsters. Again, we have full sugar, sugar-free, the Doctor Edition, and then we have the Coffees, Midnight and Hammer, or the Javas, whatever you want to call it, like that. And then I did have it aligned for Red Bull at the end, but again, I kind of had to put all the, you know, all the other cans there. But of course, in the Red Bull, we have full sugar, of course, sugar-free, and zero sugar in total. And also, which I've seemed to separate with Black and Singer's King energy drink, we have the, obviously, Tropical Edition and the Silver Edition. So yeah, like I said, Singer's King, again, just another random energy drink in the World Food section I found. Again, black, it needs to go with the blacks down there, but that is the zero sugar black. Really cool can design, really, really like that. Really, really like it. But again, I've already reviewed most of them. We have now more of the supermarket type. We have Tesco's ones. We have Tesco's Blue Spark and Tesco Blue Spark sugar-free. We have the KX. Again, I've already reviewed all of the KX drinks and the Tesco ones to be in fact. In fact, all of these are being reviewed up here. All of these are being reviewed already. So again, we have the sugar-free red berry and then the original sugar-free. We have Eon, which is pomegranate burst, I believe. Yep, pomegranate burst. Again, we have Black's Vitamin Energy Drink. Again, it needs to go with the other Blacks. Again, we have that Power Tornado. And then we have the No Fear and No Fear Supercharged. And of course, we have the crazy cannabis energy drinks, Mango and the light one, meaning sugar free. So yeah, fairly cool, you know, fairly cool design of how it's laid out. I can't wait to get the other shelves up. They should be up again by the next, but they should be up by next month, so they will be up by next time. Again, I'm keeping the top shelf as it pretty much is. I'll space out the Rockstar a bit from the Relentless and the Monster and the Red Bulls at the end. I'll just space them out. I'll keep the Cannabis on the top because they are just so cool to have in the UK. But again, I'll move them down a bit. But I'm going to run out of space, guys. I'm going to run out of space eventually. I can't go any lower because of my fish tank and stuff. And I mean, I could go on the back wall there, but I've got to get a half shelf. I mean, I might, but I don't know. We'll just see. We'll just see for now. But eventually it's going to get full. But yeah, that's how it's going. Again, let me know if there's any rare drinks, or you know, if there's any drinks you guys see which you know you like or you can't get. For example, again, this is in the UK, so bear in mind, you know, we don't get as many energy drinks as you guys get in America and vice versa. For example, Monster is very limited here, and so on. But anyways, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.